Welcome back to the trader test. We have just broke day 500 and we are slowly chugging along. I would like to get this done as soon as possible, so I might there's a chance I might put a little bit more time into it than I normally would. However, it's no guarantee. We need to check what horses we have. Lame desert horse. We can upgrade. Huh. Wow. I think I'm going to leave that for now. Let's see what we have. I think I have enough green. Oh, no, I don't. Wow. We need to start hammering this home and get this done. But it's going to take a long time. Yeah, I'm gonna go a little haywire on this. I still haven't figured out who is the quartermaster, and that is something that I am going to have to work on because we are approaching 275 here, so I need to know whether or not that's working. Okay. I wanted to check this out. I think this is working. We're at 53-1. Yeah, 61. Alright, so that's working fine. That's good. Oh, hello. Ah, don't give me this map. Good, they didn't.
Forward, everyone!
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Soldier! Yeah!
I don't have anybody. That sucks. I don't have anybody to help me. Need help. I'm gonna miss. Not having somebody really hurts. It doesn't allow you to get those really 50-meter headshots that you're hoping to get. There they go. I'm gonna start running. I love that head motion. Way out in front. Just a little bit back. Man, I missed him. Wow. Dude, get some skill. Alright, 144. Just trying to get to 145 or 175 so I can get that perk. Oh, there's a 48, but it wouldn't actually be too bad. I could send my guys in. I just don't have anybody to help draw them away, though.
Move! Everyone move! Yeah! Everyone charge!
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I told everybody to charge like an idiot. I did not mean to do that. Missed him. Golly. Got him. Come on. A little off. No. Wow, another 6, 150. 125 to go. Okay, this is Horse Archer. I know this is the melee damage. No, I think I'm gonna go. I normally like to go with Mounted Warrior because I'm gonna do so much damage with a bow that most of the time it feels like overkill. But I do a lot more melee damage on a horse, and I mean a lot more. Ooh, I, 160. No, I don't have anything. I think we're gonna take the long way this time. Yeah, we're gonna take the long way. Nice battles. I should wait. Wait for them all to go in, take all that food, and that way they have a high price for everything because they're out of food. And there you go. Massive green all over the place. Which, of course, I don't have much butter. Why would I? No. Yes. That's not too shabby. Not 20K. 197. Well, almost to 200, which I did in it was like 212 in 500 days. It could literally be like 700 or more before I hit 212. I just got a message from Mexico. that that's problems. He says that they were reported to make 100K profit in the first 3 to 4 years. So let me do the math on that real quick. So let's give him the benefit of the doubt and say 4 years. There's 84 days in a year. That's 336 days. If you divide 100,000 by 336, that's 300 a day. I'm at 200 a day. That's what I'm trying to get at, is there's a problem. I think I mentioned this, that 300 a day is a little more tolerable, is the point I'm getting at. I could tolerate 300 a day. And he said 3 to 4 years. So I'm given the benefit of the doubt at being 4 years. However, if you take that, and I mean 200, it's just...
Forward! Soldiers! Through! Every footman! Forward!
It's not right. I mean, they're making 300 and I'm only making 200, and I proved it in that video yesterday. And I don't think he's seen the video. So it's like, dude, look at the video. You guys want video evidence, I give you video evidence. Look. It's kind of the point I have to drive home with them. It doesn't matter if you tested it, okay? And, you know, I don't want to get really, you know, snippy with them, but it doesn't matter what you guys test. That doesn't make any difference. Because I can prove how that means it diddly squat. So did you guys test roguery to see that it was working? Or did you just assume it's working? Because in the patch notes it says roguery's working. However, it is not working. You can't get it from getting caravans. So it doesn't matter if you tested it. When somebody else is giving you video evidence that something is wrong, you got to look at it. It would be nice if I actually turned these guys in. Out of horses. We are going to wait for this. I hope those guys come back. Yeah, I wanted you to come back. That's definitely what I wanted. Might as well do something while I sit here and wait.
Move! Footman! Move! Whoa!
Out of my way, people.
Forward!
And I don't really like this map. since the AI wants to hide behind stuff all the time. Oh, come on, hit him. Ooh, just behind him. To that town, boy. I need to pick up. I'm gonna need a lot of horses actually because I'm still under my limit, I believe. They took it. Now I'm only 4 short, so I need about 25 horses or so. Come on, guys, get in there. Thank you very much. Now we should have a good price on a lot of things in here. First of all, let's get rid of this. No, we better wait. Well, not the best prices. At all. Alright, I guess we can now get rid of some of this. Boom. 1 point. Hey, buddy. That is going okay. I figured I'd get a nice head start on this. So I'm just trading away. Unfortunately, I got a really bad message back from Tail World, which it sounds like Mexico did not look at my video. So I pressed them to look at my video because they seem to think things are running perfectly well, and they're not. It's like, yeah. Your caravans are not running properly, dude. Check it out. So hopefully he will check that out real quick and I can get a response back from him. Although he did say he would look into it. But it's like, I'm giving you the video evidence. Check it. Look. See what I mean? I'm not sending you messages for my health here. Yep, QA tested caravans and they reported 100K profit in 3 to 4 years. So no problem. I will also look into it when I find time. I'm like, seriously? I don't care what the QA team does. That I don't care. That means nothing. You can send me your save game. You can send save game. Just go into the save game folder, and then just attach it and send it to me in an email. You can do that. Yeah, 3 to 4 years. So if you do the math, at 4 years, that means they're making 300 a day, according to them. But I just did a video yesterday that proves they're making 200 a day. And that's with having 2 spice vendors. So that's even worse, if you think about it that way. But spice vendors are going to make more. It's just one of those situations where it frustrates the heck out of me. It just gets me so frustrated. Because you know there's a problem, and you're trying to let them know about it, and it's almost like you're getting just, maybe, yeah, okay, yeah. It's like it really doesn't matter. Oh wow, they just took that one. They're going after that one too. Siri's going nuts. Yeah, to me it's not. 300 is, God, how would I put this? I think it would be the minimum is what I would want. I could live, I think, with 300. However, what we're doing right now, it's ridiculous. There's no reason why one should be making just 200 a day. There's no good reason. I'm gonna go a little nuts on this now. And also, you got to remember the risk that's involved. If you don't have the perk to give you anything back, and you send your guy out in 1 month and he gets captured, you just lost 22,500 as an Anasiri. And that's what, he said it's a high risk, high reward. Do you honestly consider 300 to be high reward? That to me doesn't make sense. Because that would mean a caravan would have to last 75 days just to break even. So you're talking nearly a year. that to me, it's not worth the risk involved. And that's the only real problem that I have with it, is I feel the risk is not worth the reward. Yeah, I'm gonna go a little bit nuts on this because I feel like I'm gonna be able to get rid of a lot of this. These prices are still just dirt cheap. So yeah, I'm gonna go a little bit crazy. But I have a feeling because I'm going through Empire territory, I'm going to be able to get rid of a lot of this. We just have to get through Botania. That's going to be the hardest part about this. So I'm down to 4.2 speed. I don't mind it. Well, if you want to think about this for a second. Now, I understand it's low risk, low reward, but they expect workshops to make 100 a day. And if it costs 15,000 to buy a workshop, that's 150 days. That's nearly 2 years just to get your money back. Now, I understand low risk, low reward, especially if it's your own kingdom. The chances of it getting taken back is not really that good. So that I do understand a bit. But this, I don't get one bit. Makes no sense to me. No, sir. I don't like it. It's like, dude, I don't want you to look into it. You don't need to look into it. I already looked into it for you. I did the work for you. Just look at the video. I'll send you the save game file. Yeah, because normally if you're going to have a workshop, it's going to be for many, many years. But personally, I feel like, is it worth really investing 15,000 into a workshop that's going to get you profit back in a couple years? Or would you rather invest that 15,000 into horses that you can buy in a series, take up into Valandia and make 40,000 in a span of, I don't know, 7 days? Things that make you go, what would you rather do? And that's what I think one of their biggest problems is that Tail World is very short-sighted and very narrow-sighted. They're not able to look at the big picture and understand how things correlate to each other because, as they put it, it is a very complex economy. So you cannot just sit there and assume because this is making money that it's working perfectly fine. That you cannot do. There's the fur. Finally got some fur. So I was actually thinking about starting a new monthly series. And I was thinking I was going to call it the State of Bannerlord, in which I'm going to go through like 10 different aspects of the game and try to give a monthly update as to how they're progressing along in the game not a picking apart of here's a problem, but take something like the economy and say, well, here's how the general economy looks so far in January of 21. It's not a point of taking and looking at bugs, as more just seeing how it's progressing in the overall scheme of the game. So I thought about doing that. I don't know yet, because I just don't know how much time I'm going to have to put into it. I feel it's going to be a little bit complex. So I'm not sure if I want to go that route. But it's just kind of taking an overview between diplomacy, kingdom, battle, economy, trade. Take all these different aspects of the game and just see how they're progressing from month to month. So it's not like the beta branch where you're looking at all the bugs, as it is you're looking at how it's progressing coming up to live. It's something like that is what I thought about doing. But that might be a little bit too much investing of time. Yeah, and which that's what I have. I don't know if you saw, but I put up the next episode of The Rogue. So I'm actually going to try to leave it not too much giving away. I did put an episode up probably about an hour ago. It's a pretty quick one. I'm, I'm almost out of dates. I mean, I grabbed virtually every date I could, and I'm practically out of them. I'm gonna have to be careful on that. I got one more episode to do. All right, 200. It's nothing big. It's not a huge episode. This kind of explains what my hopes and aspirations are for it, and how I'm preparing for if they do fix it. It's only like about, I don't know, 25 minutes long. It's not as long as I normally make them. Very highly edited. See, I don't normally take trade yard, and that is because you don't have much here. You really just have, you know, pottery, tools, cotton, and jewelry. That's it. However, for granary accountant, you have all food trade goods, which are consumables. So that's why I normally take that one. All right, what was I doing with this? We were preparing for smithing in case I did that. I guess I should check and see if I can buy a couple things. Alright, off we go into Empire territory. Over to Kuzite. Yeah, that's why you guys are so expensive. Everything's freaking burned. All the hardwood. He did get me frustrated when he said that QA team tested it. Boy, that frustrates me so much. I'm like, are you serious? The QA team tested it, so it's fine? Really? Is that going to be the response? I didn't write back what I wanted to write back. I wanted to write back, so did the QA team test roguery to make sure it was working before you released the patch? Whoopsie. Gotcha. Because you said roguery is working, and roguery is not working, bud. So I don't know if somebody didn't do their work, if it's an April Fool's joke, but it's not really working. That's what I wanted to say. All that, and I didn't even gain one trade. Almost made me laugh, man. I still seeing that message. The QA team tested it. Oh, jeez. We need some big sales. 10 is not a big sale. Man, I'm just so, it's gonna take so damn long. I just keep thinking about it, and I keep thinking about it, and I'm like, oh my word. It's gonna take forever. But I've already invested like frickin' 14 hours into it. Why stop now? Woohoo! 202. 98 to go. Countdown has begun. I keep forgetting to upgrade too. I know I got some soldiers to upgrade. That's decent. Ooh, hardwood. Oh yeah, I'm gonna hightail it over there and buy that damn hardwood. I do want you though. That I would like to get. Wow, I got 67 of it. Woohoo! Here. Come back here, you gentlemen. I have something for you. Mm-mm-mm. I'm starting to get close to riding horde. I'm not there, but it's getting there. Really getting. I mean, it's like less than 25. Damn, missed him. Holy cow. Get some skill, boy. Riding horde will help so much. I'm gonna not hit him. I'm gonna go a little bit. Where'd they go? Oh, there they are. I'm like, where are they all? Ah! $155. Alright, let's upgrade. A lot of horses. Yeah, I got a pretty devastating army. How about 172 horse archers? Now, they'd be really good when they upgrade up. Actually, I can't remember. Was it 3 was a downgrade? Thought they got a worse bow at 3. Now, I cannot remember. No, not on the linen, not on the pottery. Gonna wait till 200. So we got right. They're not really cheap on that either. Wow. I use my other playthroughs kind of as a bar to set for this, and in my 1,000-day challenges, I could get up to about 200 and I think it's 270 trading, and make about 3 million in just 1,000 days. I'm up to like day 600 and I have 470,000. Yikes. That's what's known as freaking scary to think about. That I'm gonna hopefully get 1 million by day 1,000. Hopefully. That means half the feats in this around here I can't even get. They cost more than 1 million to buy. What do you have for me? Meat. It almost feels like inflation is starting to kick in. Uh, 3 to 4 what? I did not follow along. Oil. Oil is letting loose now. I can see it. Oil is starting to break out. We got to be careful on that. Head down there. Okay, 3 to 4 in ball. Alright. I knew it was one of them. They dropped from like a heavy recurve to a simple short ball. I could have just looked it up. I was just being lazy. I knew they dropped at one point because I remember watching Italian Spartacus talk about how they were actually worse. And I thought that's what it was a heavy recurve. And I couldn't remember if it was also the arrows as well. I gotta look and see how many horses I need. I don't. Damn. Alright, how many guys do I have? How many do I need? That is 16. Gotta be careful not to go overboard, not till I get riding horde. Then I can go overboard buying stuff. But we're gonna be selling down in Assyria territory. That's where we're gonna do some selling. About time for me to put a cut in here. And Tony, what's up, buddy? I got a real funny message from Mexico that made me laugh. It was quite hilarious. Let me look at this about the. I don't know if you saw that I did a trader test. he sent his message said was the QA team tested caravans and they reported 100K profit in the first 3 to 4 years, so no problem. I will also look when I find time. So what he's saying is caravan should be pulling 300 to 400 a day. That's basically what he said. 300 to 400 a day. So I'm like, 300 to 400 a day? Yeah, that would be amazing if they were actually doing it. I just proved that they're only making 200 a day. And realistically, a third of my caravans were spice vendors. So there obviously is a problem. Four left. I think once I get over to here, I need to put a cut in here. And then I put up the next episode of The Rogue, which is going to be 2 quick episodes till we get it fixed. Because I still want to run it. I do not want to abandon it. I'm losing now 500 a day. Great. 500 a day, losing. Is their prosperity low? Feels like prosperity is low. That's 2,500. I'm about to figure that out right now, since we are exactly 1 hour into this. So